Hi there, Paul from SkillsTX here. Quick question for you. Are you ready for AI? If we look at some of the statistics out there, there's some pretty woeful adoptions in terms of success rates. There's a lot of shadow AI going on, and we've got an approach that we think will help. So let me just take you through it really quickly. Basically 6 steps to value. We start with using the SFIA framework for initial assessment. We layer on what we call AI attributes. So how does AI relate to the skills? We allow you to define roles that include skills and AI, like blended together, that you can then compare with your workforce, understand the gaps, target learning and development for AI skills specific to the person and the role. So rather than blanket training of everyone, actually focusing right in on, you're a business analyst, you've got these skills, you use AI like this, and that's where you'll get the highest value. Obviously the idea behind that is that we measure the progress so that you're using AI successfully, you've got the right skills in the right places at the right time, so that those AI projects actually become a success rather than fairly expensive and unmeasurable. So let's dive in and have a quick look at how we do that. So going to go into the administration console. I'm going to go through this quite quickly. I'm going to come at this first of all from the point of view of defining a role. So we've got these things that we call requirements. I'm just going to dive into any of these. Let's see if we've got a business analyst or something similar. There we go. We'll go with manager of business intelligence. Just going to go into the edit, and this is where it gets different. So basically most of what we're seeing here is the skills framework for the information age. So pretty senior role this with autonomy at level 6. But then I've got this extra information over here. If I click on it, we've actually loaded up 432 distinct AI attributes, so different uses of AI in different components of the skill framework. And if I click on one of these, it's going to take me in to give me a full description of what we mean by agent autonomy guardrails. Okay, so I can go through this role, pick a skill. Let's go content authoring, and we'll just add couple of AI attributes. So now that role has got an AI flavor to it. All right, so that can now be used to compare with individuals. Let's go and have a look at a skill profile for an individual. So we've defined the role, we've included these AI attributes, so we've given it an AI flavor, and then I can come into this individual's skill profile, and we can do the same. So we've got programming down here. I click on the 3 dots. I've got now AI code assistance. So in this particular organization, we want our programmers to be using AI code assistance like GitHub Copilot, etc., and MCP, server and tool development. Okay, so if we overlay the role with the person's skills, we've now got not just a gap analysis against skills, but also gap analysis against these AI attributes. All right, so we're into the sort of gap analysis phase there. Let's come back here because there's another piece to all of this. So what we also recognize is that within your workforce, we've got this blended workforce these days, that we've got humans using AI to enhance their role and performance, etc., etc. But we've also got AI that are skilled agents in their own right. So click on here. We've got AI legal reader, we've got all of our AI roster, so anything with IQ is actually an AI agent that we've developed, and these others are ones that the organization, so they've got a salesman, marketing reader, legal reader, etc., etc. If I go into one of these, so we'll pick Microsoft Copilot, we're all familiar with that. Click on it, go in here, we can see that it's basically documented as an agent. Okay, little diversion there, just added an X permission to this particular demo user so that I can actually edit the skill profile, not just look at the sort of metadata. So I'm going to go back in here, we're going to come into Microsoft Copilot, I'm going to click the edit profile button, and we're going to basically see that it's got a skill profile very similar to one of our workers. Difference here, I'll just scroll down, you can see the skills, So it's got some skills around content authoring, graphic design, as we would expect, some data analysis type skills, etc. What I've also got though is the ability that I can use AI, provide a description of the agent, and our AI will interpret that description into a skill profile. I've got numerous ways I can do it. I can upload instructions, I can add a description, I can even talk to it, describe what the agent does, and our AI will then interpret that into a skill profile, create it for you, or merge it with what's already there and create a new version. So really simple way of documenting the skills of your AI agents. And then back in here, if we go into the analytics, just one piece of the analytics I'll show, which is the team project builder. So now I've got a list of all of the people in the system. I've got their skills, and here we can see their attributes. So if I want people that can use AI code assistance, click on there. It's Raphael, who I'm logged in as, and I just added it previously. So I can search my workforce of people that have got augmented skills using AI. But then I can do the flip side of this, come down here and set this to true, and I can now look at my AI team and I can have them both together. So now I've got a blend of my AI team and my humans, and if I'm searching for skills, it's a possibility that I'll actually get a mix of humans. So let's do graphic design, and I'll have humans and AI available in the team. Okay, so if you're interested in that, AI Xplorer, really making sure that you get the best value out of your AI investments. There's a lot of just tool use out there without it being targeted. We come at it much more from this skill perspective, ensure that you've got the right skills, the right people in the right place, and you've recognized this new concept of blended roles where it is a combination of of human and AI, the human AI symphony. Thanks.